Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. Your purpose is to make your audience see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the loss of sleep. A smile costs nothing, but creates much. It enriches those who receive it, without impoverishing those who give it. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in people than in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. Every day is a new life to a wise person. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Criticisms are like homing pigeons. They always return home. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Talk to someone about themselves and they'll listen for hours. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It's what you think about it. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Flaming enthusiasm, backed up by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Pay less attention to what men say. Just watch what they do. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. You never achieve real success unless you like what you are doing. Do the thing you fear to do and keep on doing it. That is the quickest way ever yet discovered to conquer fear. Instead of condemning people, let's try to figure out why they do what they do. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Be more concerned with your character than with your reputation, for your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. If you want to be enthusiastic, act enthusiastic. Action seems to follow feeling, but really action and feeling go together. Every man is a damn fool for at least 5 minutes every day. Wisdom consists in not exceeding the limit. Arouse in the other person an eager want, and you have the key to influence. If you do something for someone else, never remember. If someone does something for you, never forget. The essence of all art is to have pleasure in giving pleasure. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I'm glad to see you." To be interesting, be interested. If there's a secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that angle as well as from your own. Never be afraid to admit you were wrong. You'll find people appreciate honesty far more than stubborn pride. Take a chance. All life is a chance. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Let us praise even the slightest improvement. That inspires the other person to keep on improving. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. Feeling important gives us that sense of purpose we crave. Help others feel that purpose, and you both benefit. If you tell me how you get your feeling of importance, I'll tell you what you are. There is no stronger bond of friendship than a mutual desire to show each other respect. When dealing with people, remember you are dealing with creatures of emotion, bristling with prejudices, and motivated by pride. There is only one way to get anybody to do anything, and that is by making the other person want to do it. Our thoughts make us what we are. One reason why birds and horses are not unhappy is because they are not trying to impress other birds and horses. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward, sometimes to death, but always to victory. If you want to gather more loyalty, show others they are needed, and they will prove their worth. A heart filled with bitterness lacks room for gratitude. Remember, people are more likely to listen to you if you show genuine appreciation for their point of view. A real leader uses every issue, no matter how serious and sensitive, to ensure that at the end of the debate, we emerge stronger and more united. Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. Be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. If you want to improve your circumstances, you must improve yourself first. If I can put myself in the place of the other fellow, I will understand why he thinks and acts the way he does. By becoming interested in the cause, we are less likely to be frustrated by the result. People aren't interested in you. They're interested in themselves, morning, noon, and after dinner. The best possible way to begin a conversation is to warm the person's heart with a sincere compliment. The essence of Dale Carnegie's philosophy: understand people's dreams and help them achieve those dreams. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can possibly happen? Then prepare to accept it if you have to. A smile is a light in the window of your face that tells people you're at home. All of us have the infinite capacity for love, respect, and understanding if we only dare show it. One of the worst mistakes in public speaking is going on talking too long. Your purpose is to make your ideas clearer, make them glisten with the brightness of personal conviction. Become genuinely interested in other people's interests. You never fully realize the damage you do by losing your temper. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. People do things for their reasons, not ours. If we only think about ourselves, we'll have no energy left to understand others. Your enthusiasm sets the stage for your achievements. The best argument is that which seems merely an explanation. Instead of fearing critique, learn to welcome it if it's rooted in honesty and compassion. Encouragement is oxygen to the soul. Spending too much time worried about how others judge you robs you of your freedom to be yourself. Humility is a strange thing. The minute you think you've got it, you've lost it. We fear the unknown. Fill that void with empathy and curiosity. Never be bored, and you will never be boring to others. Seek out areas of agreement before pointing out differences. This is the cornerstone of friendly persuasion. Patience is the ability to count down before you blast off. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Instead, offer suggestions, solutions, or silence. Opportunity often comes disguised in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. If you show a genuine interest in people, they will show a genuine interest in you. Be sincere, be brief, be seated on public speaking. When you're wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Replacing worry with action is the surest way to gain ground in any situation. The world is full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking, so the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. Spending yourself is the only way to truly invest in your own character. Never be bothered by what people say, as long as you know in your heart you are right. Small changes in how you treat people often result in large improvements in how people treat you. Sympathy, kindness, and an understanding heart are worth more than gold. If you're wrong, own up to it. Apologizing closes wounds faster than any justification. Always ask questions that the other person will enjoy answering. The very essence of all power to influence lies in getting the other person to participate. When dealing with your own problems, look for the lessons. When dealing with others, look for the good in them. Name your goals, plan your path, and take the first step with courage. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. Make the fault seem easy to correct if you must criticize. People are more likely to fix it when they don't feel humiliated. Stand tall, but never be ashamed of your scars. They prove you learned from the pain. You can change how people treat you by changing how you see yourself first. Spend some time every day reminding yourself what is truly important and act accordingly. Live in day-tight compartments. Don't let yesterday or tomorrow get in your way. One of the surest ways to make a friend is to ask a favor, sincerely and humbly. Never be ashamed of your past mistakes. They are stepping stones, not anchors. Giving honest and sincere appreciation lifts both the giver and receiver. Be proud of your dreams, your efforts, your resilience, and your compassion. Admit one fault with grace, and you'll often find others more willing to acknowledge their own. Don't let fear of failure keep you from playing the game of life. You might miss the best part.